Hey guys, it's Steph. I'm gonna be here maybe for a little while. I know I told Tom and the guys that I was gonna cut out early, and I really do. It's like what 8:14. Yeah. It's 8:36. Let me explain how something's going. I have to bake two pies tomorrow, and one is completely labor intensive. Okay, and I've got to do the stuffing and get that ready. And some other things. So I'm fucking busy. Okay, so this is my busy time of year. You're not gonna see me doing as many lives as I do. And only if there's something major going on will I jump on in an emergency. And let me explain why I'm here right now. I can imagine certain boys going, well, I don't know if this is true or not. I'm not sure. I don't believe it. And other people say, yeah, we've heard this before. But it's different. It's different. This is different. The reason why is because of the shit going down up at the top. Kennedy's not at the top. She's never been at the top of anything. Well, maybe a man or two. I mean, or 5 or 7 or 70. I don't know how many she had to fuck to get her way to where she got. Because that's how she got there. Because there's no way she got there by being a competent professional. All right, here's the deal. If you're a professional, you don't bring up politics anywhere, any place, anytime. All right, you don't. I don't walk into a meeting. I sit down. I don't care if you're a goddamn Maoist. I don't care if you're a secret Hitlerite. I don't care. You understand? And you're right, just some other guy. And here's the deal. The Empress has no clothes. Okay, so John Campea puts out the rumor. All right, I heard this from a reporter from a trade magazine. A trade. Think about which three it could be. Okay, so it's a real rumor. Okay, this is not Doomcock getting what from one of my spies. Okay, this is an actual thing. Do I think it's true? Yeah. And here's the reason why. I'm gonna blow people's minds away. Iger doesn't care about her. He doesn't like her. He doesn't give a flying fuck if she falls off a cliff anymore. Okay? He is not her bestest friend ever. He was woke as far as it could get him, which is nefarious and phony, but when you're thinking about people like that, they're sociopaths. And, you know, okay, so, I mean, there you go, okay? There's a certain reality going on here, and her time has come and went. She was at the apex of her power in about December 1st, 2017. And then Iger, Disney, and Hollywood saw what an incompetent buffoon she is. Now, Mark Hamill will say, well, I love Kathy, and, you know, Harrison will say that too, but when they talk about it, they're like talking about a child. Hey, Lara, it's like they're talking about a little tiny girl. I like Kathy. Rock-a-bye, baby. I mean, what the fuck? Okay. You walk in, if you're a woman, you walk into a boardroom. If you don't own it, hi Dave, you're not worth your salt. You walk in there like you fucking own it. I don't care if you're a division head. They're not, look, I grew up with 4 brothers, okay? I know how to beat the shit out of somebody because they taught me how to do it physically. My dad, he gave me my first shotgun when I was 12. Let me tell you a story. When I was trap shooting on teams, and hey, Holocron Jedi. No, I don't. I'm sorry. I don't know what happened to that. We were on 2 separate teams. He was with the Arterial Rainmakers. And I was on another one. And he shot a 97 or 98. I shot 100 straight. And he was slapping my back as proud as a peacock. Okay, this is a little girl. The youngest. So don't sit there and say men don't want their daughters to do this and men are... No, my dad wasn't insecure about anything. My brothers aren't. You know? And there you go. So me walking in to a boardroom saying whatever, I'm not going to be intimidated by them. I'm not. You know, you just, I mean, look, I faced down a 1,200 pound thoroughbred mare every day. Do you think I'm going to be intimidated by some 5'5" sociopath with a 1 centimeter dick? No, like, get the fuck up. You know? And if he doesn't like what I have to say, and he's a boss, I'm going to say, well, I'm going to walk, so bye. You know, it's called confidence. And when I look at Kennedy, and I see her now, she's shoved to the side, she's in a corner, she barely says anything, they don't want her around. And honestly, unless you are balls to the walls, a real badass female, you don't belong up there. Angelina Jolie does a better job at that shit. You know? So, there you go. So, do I think, and I'm not going to be on here long, guys, by the way, because I got too much shit to do tomorrow. I've got 6 pounds of apples to peel and whatever. There's a certain kind of female who could be a rancher's wife, a Marine Corps wife, military wife, who don't take crap from anybody. And Kathy Kennedy is not any of those things, okay? She's not a Beth Dutton. Beth Dutton would crush her like a bug, okay? Miranda Priestley would crush her like a bug. All right. When I think about women in power that actually are really powerful, I think, oh gee, let's see, Margaret Thatcher. Who's the chick that runs Vogue magazine? America. God, I can't think of her name. That person. Okay. All right. Anna Wintour. Okay, Anna Wintour. And she doesn't dress like a man. She isn't wearing pantsuits and jackets with a t-shirt, black slacks, and like, you know, this would be me walking into a meeting with my division heads. I'd be wearing probably a charcoal pinstripe skirt suit with a teal-colored shell underneath. Okay, so I'd be wearing. And heels. Why? I'm a woman. I'm proud of it. I don't want to look like you. I'm going to dress like a woman. Okay? I'm not going to dress like a man. Again, Kennedy in her stupid pantsuits. It's like, oh, fuck. You know, and just watching her, even around table with everybody else is male, is like, and I know she goes back and goes, well, they just wouldn't let me talk. You interrupted everybody. Shut the fuck up. Let everybody talk when you have your turn. Say it. Okay? That's it. That's it. That's all you have to do. You don't have to be, there's a way to be assertive. Feminine power is quiet. It's not. There's a way to be aggressive as a female without being that. Okay? And she doesn't epitomize any of that. She's incompetent. Bob Iger knows that. Let me explain. Because if you people I was talking to today forgot, in July, September 2018, Iger saying we are no longer making Star Wars anthology movies or any other movies Star Wars related after the rise or the next trilogy, the third thing in his dumpster fire. That's it. He wanted her to go. This is why he brought Jon Favreau in there to begin with. I could do what Jon Favreau did. I could. Period. There are women out there who actually could run a studio. She can't. Okay, she can't. I could. I'm not, look, here's the deal. I walk into the office at 8:30, and I know my assistants should be there at 7 and have me up to date and have everything, because if it's not, where's my coffee, goddammit? And all that shit. Where are my eggs? And I'm looking at stuff and I go, what? I would have a report on our guys on Twitter. I would have our social media, personal accounts of everybody that worked for me, everybody, on a readout. Right? That's what I would do. That's how you do it. And if I saw somebody cocking off to fans, they would get a warning. They did it again, they would get another warning. They did it a third time, they're gone. And they would be told that. If you can't deal with these people on a public platform, look, when I look at Twitter, it is a street. Out there, you're out in public. All right, so you're advertising Lucasfilm and my leadership. And if you're going to be doing that, you're gone. You're gone. Okay? All right, but that wouldn't be happening because I wouldn't run Lucasfilm the way she did. If she was so disloyal, and she was, that she did everything that Bob and Alan Horn did. No, not really, I'm just ranting right now. Then she deserves everything she gets. Loyalty is everything. Loyalty is everything. And they didn't bring her into the fold. Milius, Spielberg, Lucas, Marshall, Eastwood, Scorsese, Zemeckis, etc., did. Not them. And I would, if I had taken that job, I look at George and say, don't worry. And if they screw with me, I'm done. All right, I'm not going to let them, and I'm going to make it known in some way that they're fucking everything up. So I said, somehow. And here we are. But here's the deal. I also know how women like that work. she's a feminazi. She is. And I don't know why Frank Marshall tolerates this shit, but you know, I've known guys who are liberal who dumped their wives because they were like, you know, and there's liberal and there's what the fuck, and she's what the fuck. We'll see. I mean, maybe he'll white knight her tomorrow and say those rumors aren't true, and of course everybody will run to believe it. I don't believe anything anybody says. All right. Anyway, been on 15 minutes, and I really do have to go to bed because I have a deep dish apple bourbon streusel pecan pie to bake. So, right. I'll see you guys tomorrow. If something happens, if I don't, these videos might be the last until Sunday because tomorrow I'm baking and cooking. Saturday or Thursday is Thanksgiving. And, oh yeah, tomorrow's Andor too. And I don't know what they are. Holocron Jedi, I gotta see them. And Friday, we're putting up the big tree, and I'm starting the other. What we do is put up the big tree, put the lights on it, and then I put up everything else. But not the wildlife tree. That's the last thing to go up, like that. And then the candles and the nativity scene and all the rest of that shit goes up too. By December 1st, it'll all be done. I also do a deep dish pumpkin bourbon pie, and I'm gonna try to do butterscotch sauce. So, doing the turkey, I'm doing the mashed potatoes. No one does mashed potatoes. I do that. The stuffing, I'm gonna do a Brussels sprouts casserole that is like green bean casserole, but it's better. And brother-in-law's bringing veggies, and then I got everything. So anyway, I got the desserts, and trust me, the wines. Anyway, all right, you guys have a good night, and I'll see you around the galaxy. Be safe. Well, it can't be us saying this. I think there's shit about to hit the fan. See you guys later. See you around the galaxy.